paid dividends to date. Kaepernick has a league-best 84.0 total QBR since taking over as the starter, leading the Niners to 7 wins. And Flacco, as in Joe, has 12 touchdown passes, 1 pick since Caldwell was named the Ravens OC on December 10th. Weapon X is here, former Eagles great Brian Dawkins joining us this morning. So let's take a closer look. Gutsier move in your mind, Jim going with Kaepernick as his starting quarterback late in the season, or John going with a new offensive coordinator calling plays in December? Gutsier move in your mind.
It has to be the coordinator. It has to be John. When you talk about a coordinator, you're talking about the person who's always in the quarterback's ear. He's the guy that the quarterback knows. And the quarterback kind of understands his tendencies after a while. So when you change this individual and have a new guy calling the plays, now the quarterback has to get on the same page with this coordinator. And the coordinator has to understand how to utilize the different pieces that he has on the football field. So when you make that change in the middle of a season, that's let's put it this way, not every coach would have done this. So I think John took the gutsiest move by doing that.
Very rare to see a coach make a move like that, especially in December when you're in the playoff hunt. Now, Ray Lewis is looking to become the latest in a line of NFL legends to go out on top. And let's go back. 1955, we have the video. Otto Graham leading the Browns to an NFL championship in his final season. Cleveland's second in as many years. John Elway also ended his career back-to-back titles, winning the Super Bowl with the Broncos in 1997 and 1998. He was named the MVP in Super Bowl 33, the final game of his career. The Bus, Jerome Bettis, going back home, ending his career in Detroit in Super Bowl 40. Bettis had 3 touchdowns in the Steelers' playoff run. And finally, Michael Strahan of the Giants knocking off the previously unbeaten Patriots in Super Bowl 42. Strahan recorded the last of his 151 career sacks in the win. So what would it mean, B-Doc, to Ray's legacy if he closes his career, a Hall of Fame career, with a win and another Super Bowl ring?
You always hear every athlete say this, that they would love to go out on their terms winning the big game. And so if Ray is able to do this, you're talking about someone who's gone through the things that he's gone through in his past, tearing the tricep, coming back from that. People thought it was over with then. They thought he was going to retire at that point. And to be able to do it the way he's been able to do it, leading in the playoffs and tackles, the way he's been able to do it, and to go out like that, I mean, everybody would love to go out that way. Everybody.
You dream about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I cry about it sometimes.
He has 44 tackles. You make a mention about that, leading all players so far in the playoffs. Now, 8 years ago today, good memories for you. Your Eagles won the NFC title game over the Falcons, going to Super Bowl 39. You had to deal with the bye week. Well, it's labeled a bye week. Yeah. Give us an idea, the advice you would give the 49ers and the Ravens players, the 3 things they must do this week in preparation for New Orleans.
The first thing is take care of the ticket situation. Make sure that the ticket situation is taken care of. Your family, who's going to fly out, who's going, because you only get a certain amount of tickets. So you got to make sure who's going and who's not going and have to deal with those problems. The second thing that I would say is to keep your nose clean. All right, keep your nose clean. This is not the time to go out and do anything dumb that would hurt the team going forward. And the last thing I would say is don't play the game too early. All right, don't play the game too early. Enjoy this time, because you never know. Just like I thought it was going to go back for the next year. You never know if you'll get that opportunity to do it again. So make sure you keep your nose clean, but enjoy this time.
Not playing too early. You mean mentally going through everything this week? You don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do it. You don't want to play the game. Coaches always say this: do not play the game too early. Because if you play the game too early, next week you'll be tired and you'll be worn out. So the coach is not going to put too much of the game plan in early. They're going to wait to put it probably next week to put all the entirety of the defense in and the offenses in to make sure guys are fresh.
It's all about controlling your emotions this week, leading into next week, and of course the hoopla. More from Brian later today. NFL 32, 5 Eastern.